In ancient mythology, it is said that the stem of the tree represents the mortal world. What does it look like today? In the comfort of our modern technology and awesome cities, we forget to look at what surrounds us. We neglect our friends and they begin to fear us. So much poverty and yet nobody responds to a cry for help. A cry for help summoned by the ones that would do anything to feed their families and have a roof above their heads, unlike other unlucky ones.
Като хората се хвърлят боклуците и замърсяват природата, не могат да порастват тревичките, нали? А кой се храни с тревичките? Кои животни се хранят с тревичка?
Козела и овцата.
А като няма тревички, те с какво ще се хранят?
Нищо.
И какво ще стане с тях?
Ще умрат.
Да? За това какво трябва да правим? Какво трябва да правим? Да почистваме ние, да пазиме чисто.
Да.
Are our hands and feet, our eyes and our ears in the country. They're like our field workers. The amount of work that they do to represent WWF in their local communities is, you can't measure the impact. It's so big. The impact of a volunteer, telling people about the work that we do is huge. We have a good fish guide that we produce every year together with another organization, the Stichting Noordzee. Without our volunteers, I don't know how we would distribute the number of fish guides that we do. It's only a small example, but it has a huge impact, to make people more aware of the changes that they can make in their own personal lives. And our volunteers are a crucial factor in getting that message across to people. I think the kind of volunteers are changing, where we used to have volunteers that joined us and would probably stay with us for 20, 25 years. We now see that people volunteer for us perhaps for a shorter amount of time, but they do bring in their own networks, perhaps possibly their own social networks. They bring in their knowledge, their expertise. We have people that, for example, are brilliant web designers or translators or have skills, and they want to contribute those skills to us. They don't just say, just tell me what to do. They say, no, I'm a great web designer. Let me redesign your website for you, or let me translate documents for you. So we see that the type of volunteer is changing very, very much, and that's great, because it means we're keeping up with a world that is changing as well. And we had 5 students coming to us saying, we want to do a sort of youth volunteering week in our school, can we do that? And we assisted them with some materials and some background information. And within 4 days, we had 60 new student volunteers that were prepared to do all sorts of things for us. So yes, we do find that students are really interested. They're aware of their surroundings, they're aware of the problems concerning conservation and the environment, and students also want to contribute to our work. So a team of volunteers in Utrecht that I'm sure are organising events at the moment that people can join if they want to, and next year I'm sure we're going to do big things with Earth Hour that we will need a lot of people for. And in May, from 12th to 12th to the 14th of May, there will be the first WWF Challenge, which is like a running, cycling, sailing event.
Some, however, are not ready to give up this beauty.
Е хубаво природата да е чиста. И средата, в която живеем. И да му кажем нещата, които могат да станат, когато така се замърсява природата и така. И да участвам в такива акции. Има много деца, там където аз ходя да играя, които въобще не ги интересува, че замърсяват природата. И им казвам, че така не е хубаво.
We're volunteers ourselves, and we help people find volunteer work, and that is very pleasant work to do. You meet many people of all walks of life. I've been doing it for about 10 years now, and because you're dealing with people, it's as fresh as when I started. What is important, for instance, is that they really enjoy what they're going to do. It should never be forced upon them, and you should never do volunteer work that you're not really into with your heart, because it then becomes worthless.
Ik ben sinds eind vorig jaar werkloos. Ik heb een WW-uitkering en na een paar maanden kwamen de muren op me af. Het was gewoon iets doen en weer contact met mensen. De scala van activiteiten is gigantisch. Echt, je kunt het niet zo gek bedenken of er is wel vraag naar. We hebben de laatste tijd zelfs een tendens dat het jonger wordt.
En ja, je merkt toch dat er meer interesse ontstaat. Ook waarschijnlijk omdat de techniek ons langzamerhand een klein beetje naar de keel grijpt. En dat je weer teruggaat naar, ja nou goed, het zijn golfbewegingen. Dat je weer teruggaat een tijdje lang en dan weer een stukje verder. Dus wat dat betreft zie ik het vrijwilligerswerk positief tegemoet.
You do not need to travel thousands of miles to volunteer for Earth. By just following small tips, you can make a difference. Less energy consumption means fewer carbon emissions. A simple plastic bag needs over 1,000 years to degrade in smaller pieces, and less than 3% of plastic bags are recycled. A paper mill uses 40% less energy to make paper from recycled paper rather than from fresh lumber. This way, recycling saves energy, trees, and money. Even changing your shopping habits can have a huge impact on the environment. Organic farms do not pollute the soil, water, and harm animals with pesticides. They have a higher biodiversity and less waste. Choosing organic and local production, you choose Earth. You have many options, but it is your call to make the right decision. Imagine if everyone took their time and contribute something to Earth and its inhibitors. You may ask yourself, does it all pay up? Yes, it does. Knowing that you have made a difference, that's priceless. degree of which you can help. You are the future. Volunteer for Earth.